Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you something really powerful. What if GitHub Copilot could behave like a specialized coding assistant that follows your own rules, your own workflow, and solves tasks exactly the way you want? In this video, you'll learn how to create your own custom Copilot agent inside VS Code. And we will build a coding agent that automatically generates clean API code. By the end of this video, you'll know how to create a custom Copilot agent, how to define its behavior and instructions, and how to use it to generate real working code. A GitHub Copilot agent is a custom AI assistant that performs tasks based on predefined instructions using GitHub Copilot inside Visual Studio Code. You can create an agent that follows specific coding rules, behaves like a specialized developer, or automates parts of your development workflow. It can also generate structured and production-ready code. Some examples include a backend API agent, a React UI agent, a test generator agent, and a documentation agent. Before we start, make sure you have Visual Studio Code installed, GitHub Copilot enabled, and the Copilot chat extension installed. If you don't have Copilot yet, you can enable it from your GitHub account. Once everything is ready, we can go ahead and create our first custom agent. If you don't have GitHub Copilot or Visual Studio Code yet, you can start by visiting github.com. Create a new account, and once your account is ready, go to the dashboard and scroll down to find the option to download Visual Studio Code. During the VS Code installation process, you'll also be guided to set up your GitHub Copilot free account. Once that is completed, you can move ahead and start building your coding agent inside VS Code. Open your project folder. Now, to create a coding agent, click on this icon. You will see an option to configure a custom agent. You can click on this icon, which will give you the option to create a new custom agent. When you click on it, you can choose where you want to create your agent. For our case, we'll create it inside the GitHub folder. Inside that, we'll create another folder called Agents, and within that folder, we'll create our coding agent. As you can see, some scaffolding is already generated for us. It includes the name of the coding agent, a description, and a few helpful hints. On the left side, you'll also notice that a file called coding-agent.md has been created automatically. Now what I'll do is paste a predefined instruction prompt into this file. In this prompt, we define the role of the agent as a senior backend engineer. It also specifies certain rules, such as always writing clean and production-ready code, following best practices, adding comments when necessary, and maintaining a modular structure. Additionally, when generating APIs, we instruct the agent to use fast API, include input validation, and implement proper error handling. So whenever we call this agent, it will automatically follow all the guidelines that we have defined in this instruction file. Once you save the file, you'll see that the coding agent is now available. Whenever you want to use this coding agent, simply select it, provide your prompt, and it will generate responses while following all the instructions and rules defined for this agent. Now let's understand how all these components work together. When you send a prompt inside Visual Studio Code using GitHub Copilot Chat, the request is first processed by GitHub Copilot before generating a response. Copilot reads the custom agent configuration file that we created inside the .github-copilot folder. This file defines the role, behavior, and expertise of the agent. Based on your prompt, the agent instructions, and the project codebase, Copilot then generates the final response. In the last video, we created an AI agent in the file groqagent.py where we used Groq as the LLM provider and GPT-os as the model. We were running that agent directly from the command line. Now, let's take it one step further and create an API to interact with our agent. You can find the link to the previous video in the description, where we explained how to create an AI agent using Groq. Please make sure to watch it if you haven't already. Now let's select our coding agent and provide a prompt. We'll ask it to create a method inside goboqagent.py so that it can be called from an API. We'll also ask it to create a new file called groqapi.py and generate an API that can call the Groq agent and return the response. Let's see what the agent generates. I'll also include this prompt in the video description. It can take some time to generate the code. As you can see on the screen, the agent has made changes in 3 places. First, it updated the existing file groqagent.py. Second, it created a new file called groqapi.py. And third, it added the required dependencies to the project. Since we specified in our coding agent instructions to use FastAPI for APIs, it has automatically added FastAPI and Unicorn as dependencies. So as you can see, it has created a request model for the question. It has also created an API endpoint, and it is currently returning a response by calling LLM. It has also added basic error handling. Now I'll compile the code, and then we'll try to run the application. The complete code link is present in the description. I reviewed the generated code and found a few errors, which I have now fixed. Let's go ahead and run the application. We'll start the application using Unicorn. The command will reference Groq API, which is the file name, and app, which is the FastAPI application instance defined in that file. We'll also enable the reload option. Now let's run the application and see if it works. The application is now running successfully on http://lun270.0.18000. Let's try to call our API. For this, we can use Postman, or we can simply use a curl command. We'll pass the question, what is the capital of France? And call our /ask API endpoint. So as you can see, we are getting a response from the LLM saying that the capital of France is Paris. Now let's try another example. We'll ask, what is the weather condition in Dubai? Let's see if the agent is able to invoke the tool that we have provided as an additional capability. So the weather in the bay is sunny with a high of 32 degrees Celsius. This confirms that the agent is successfully calling our tool.py and returning the fixed response defined inside it. GitHub Copilot agents are very powerful. They help you standardize coding styles across teams, automate repetitive development tasks, and create specialized AI developers that can speed up your development process. Instead of explaining the context every time, the agent already knows its role and follows the predefined instructions. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to our channel.